Welcome. We are at day 3 of this challenge, and today is a big day. Today we're going to talk about what to say yes to and what to say no to. We need to clear the air. I find that too many people, especially women, really feel this guilt complex. And oftentimes they're working from home, so they feel like they can give a little more, even though they don't really want to, because they work from home, because they're not going to an office with a boss and have more restrictions. But here's the thing I want you to do. I want you to give yourself the gift of creating those healthy boundaries for yourself. You know, when you work in your business, one of the things that we can learn from having a job is that you want to treat it as if you have a job. I know that some people like it because they have the flexibility so they can make the decisions to come and go as they please. And that's really great. Sometimes you might have an emergency or a really wonderful opportunity that came up that if you had to go to an office, you couldn't take. But on a regular day-to-day basis, you should be sticking to a schedule. Just because it's nice out doesn't mean you're going to always let the things you need to do get off task. You really want to treat your business with that respect and that consistency, because that's what's going to get you the results that you're looking for. That being said, as you are going about your day and people are coming at you and asking you for things, sometimes they're going to ask for things that are just for them, that are benefiting them. Sometimes it's going to be a win-win. But you need to learn what to say yes to, and more importantly, what to say no to. When you're looking at opportunities that are coming your way, whether it is an opportunity to just help another person out or an opportunity to potentially grow your audience or your business, you've got to look at the time factor and the level of joy factor and the final output factor. Let me give you an example. If somebody asks you for a favor, and you would like to do it because you are a good person and you want to help this person, but realistically, it really just can't fit into your schedule. And I mean, you could fit it into your schedule, but you just don't really want to, but you might only be saying yes out of guilt. Those are the ones you need to learn to create healthy boundaries and say, I'd really love to help you out. I'm not available at this time. And be okay with that. You're allowed to say no. No one's going to think you're a horrible person because you said no. You have to create boundaries that really allow you to do the things you need to do so that you can be the best version of yourself. Because what happens is if we keep saying yes to everybody else, we're saying no to ourselves. And over time, it makes you feel shitty because you never really get ahead in the things you want to get ahead in. And then you're really not as good to people anyways because you're feeling bad about yourself. So isn't it ironic that we're saying yes to people because we want to help people, but we're ultimately not helping people because we're sort of not helping ourselves? Something to think about. Now, when it comes to saying yes, I want you to evaluate all opportunities. They're not all created equal. And while we're not going to go through every single opportunity that could come your way, I just want you to really be able to think about things when they come in. So before you jump on something, say, you know what, that's great, thank you, let me get back to you. And then you need to evaluate, how much time is this going to take me? Is this really in alignment? Can I do it within the time frames? What do I have to do on my end? And really think about, is this thing, whatever it is, in alignment with getting you to the highest priority goals you have right now? And if it's not, you're probably going to want to say no. Now, the last factor we have to take into is joy. Obviously, sometimes you're going to do things because it's joyous for you to do them, and it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with getting to your goals or what have you. That's totally cool. Just make sure that it's not at the expense of you not moving forward in your business or whatever other goals you have because you keep just, wanting to have fun. It's sort of that catch-22 of when we have to learn about discipline in the moments. So for example, if you're losing weight, like instead of joy in the moment of eating the cake, you get joy in the moment later of fitting in your jeans if that's your goal. You see what I'm saying? And in your business, I mean, so often it's so easy to just say, yeah, it's so nice out. Let's just go out for the day. Yes, let's have an extra long lunch. Let's do this. Let's do that. But there is a point where you have to look at the trade-off. So keep all this in mind when you are going about making decisions, because see, remember when you say yes, guess what that does? It adds to the to-do list. So that's why you need to always be very aware of what your goals are, what your priorities are, how much time you have, and what can you really fit in. And don't be afraid to have healthy boundaries and say thanks, but no thanks. All right, now what I'd love for you to do today is let us know something that you're going to say no to, that you really wanted to say no to but maybe felt guilty about before. Also, maybe there's an opportunity you haven't decided on. Decide and let us know what decision you have made. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on today's video. It's really important. We'll see you in the group.